What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those of you all who will, you know I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box below. Also, go over to my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks TV. Make sure you subscribe over there. Now, let's get into this topic. Alright, y'all, thanks for clicking on the video. Hope everyone is doing well. Now, this video is for educational purposes, so as I approach these topics with respect, I need you all to please be respectful in the comments section. Thank you. Alright, y'all, now I know some people are saying, Dawson, you giving us videos back to back. Yes, I am, because it's the holidays and I'm in the giving mood, alright? So, you all have given so much to me. Thank you all for coming. The people who like, who dislike, even the trolls, I appreciate all of you all. So, happy holidays, alright? Now let's get into this topic. This story is coming out of Minneapolis. History was made at the First Covenant Church of Minneapolis when they formally confirmed Reverend Gia Star Brown as senior pastor. This comes nearly 2 years to the day that the church was involuntarily removed from the Evangelical Covenant Church because of the church's love-all position regarding human sexuality. Now, the First Covenant Church of Minneapolis offers full participation in the life of the church, including marriage to members of the LGBTQIA community. Take a breath. I know that was a lot to say. Let me say it again. They offer full participation in the life of the church, including marriage to members of the LGBTQIA community. Now, the confirmation and installation of Pastor Gia Star Brown, a black gay woman, marks the first for the congregation regarding all three descriptors. Now, I'm going to let you all watch this video, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me, I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
Tonight, let's look back a bit to see why something that is happening right now, something different, is so important. 2 years ago, First Covenant Church of Minneapolis was kicked out of the Evangelical Covenant Church denomination for being a place that allowed full participation in the church for gay people. And now that church without a denomination is going one step further. First Covenant was founded in 1874 in downtown Minneapolis by Swedish immigrants who built a faith around serving the poor and disenfranchised. Its origin story and its story of being removed from its larger organization found its way to this woman.
So yeah, I am Gia Star Brown. I am a pastor.
A pastor who 24 months ago was struggling to anchor her calling to her truth.
I came out 2 years ago. I was serving as pastor and came out in a conservative congregation. I remember feeling, wondering, is there a place for me in the church?
She was wondering if there was a place for a gay pastor like her. At the same time, First Covenant was cast aside for affirming there should always be a place for a gay pastor or any gay person like her.
And I remember feeling like our journeys were so aligned, having this stance of really feeling like we are called to love all people and feeling like this is the right side of justice and the right side of Christianity is to be inclusive and welcoming of all.
Feeling became the foundation of a partnership. Pastor Gia came to First Covenant. And then, in the last few months, something bigger happened.
It's shocking, really.
That's how she describes the moment when church leaders said, "It's time to lead, Gia, and we want you."
Are you sure about that? Because I don't know of any black lesbian pastor ever stepping into any role.
Come Sunday, Pastor Gia Brown will be the first gay, black, female senior pastor of First Covenant Church of Minneapolis. 2 years, almost to the day, that church was told its love-all position for people like her left it an orphan of its parent denomination.
The overarching message sometimes gets lost in the weeds. The overarching message of love.
What is the overarching message that you want to share as now the leader of this congregation?
I think the overarching message is a message that I needed to hear and I still need to hear. That God created each of us just as we are. That God doesn't make mistakes. That when the world tells us that we are a mistake, that we're a misstep, that we've got it wrong, that God doesn't make mistakes, that there's a space for every single one of us in this church and in this world. We all have a purpose.
Reverend Gia's official confirmation as the 12th senior pastor of First Covenant is Sunday afternoon.
All right, y'all, let's go in. Now, Reverend Gia Star Brown, she's a reverend, y'all. Reverend Gia Star Brown is making history, or has made history, in that church, in the First Covenant Church of Minneapolis. She is the first black person, gay person, and a woman to have that position. And she did fill all three descriptors. So, I mean, she has made history. Not only is Reverend Gia Star Brown active in the church, she's also in the community. She's an advocate for social justice, helping the disenfranchised and the marginalized in Minneapolis. So kudos to you for that, Reverend Gia. Now, I know some of my listeners will say, no, Reverend Gia need to come out of that. She need to go get her a man, go get married and have some children. Well, Reverend Gia did have a man. She was married and she does have children. Take a breath. Oh, man, I love messing with y'all. Reverend Gia also said in a tell-all interview, which is on YouTube with her and her partner, well, it's her wife. She's married now. She said she didn't realize she was a lesbian until 2 years ago. Take another breath. Dawson, it's almost Christmas. I ain't ready to hear nothing like this. Oh, whatever. Get ready. Look, y'all. Oh, man. I'm going to calm down, y'all. I'm going to have a bit of decorum. Let me stop. Now, look, a lot of people are upset that Reverend Gia, that she is a black woman who happens to be part of the LGBTQIA community, and they're more upset because she is a part of the LGBTQIA community than the other two, being black and a woman, that she is appointed at this church to be the lead pastor. And of course, these are people in the community and those who have left the church. But my thing to those people is that, are you surprised? The church was involuntarily removed because of their stance to be more open to include everybody, to have inclusivity. So it's not a surprise that they pick a woman who happens to be gay to lead them. That's not surprising to me. Now, there are people, and many of you are on my show or you watch my videos, you all feel that people should not, especially gay people, should not have a place in the church, especially when they're on the pulpit. And my thing is, there are people like Reverend Gia all around the church, in every denomination. And I know there are people who say, well, I can't sit up under no gay pastor. I can't do it, Dawson. Oh, not me. Well, some of them don't come out as gay. Some of them bisexual and they married. They got a wife. She got a husband. And they preach to you, lay hands on you. Some of the musicians, they played for you. Some of the gospel singers, they sung for you. You love some of their songs. Those songs, they took you over the top. Oh, Lord, they got me on the rough side of the mountain. But they were written by people who happen to be same gender loving. Well, I don't want to know that. What church people trip me up, boy. Oh, man, let me stop. Now I'm joking too much. Now, you all may say, and there's some people who say, well, they need to change. God don't make no mistakes. And I hear you on that. And I respect your thoughts. And we can agree to disagree. But when we talk about intersex individuals, did God make a mistake when he created them? Because there are thousands upon thousands of intersex individuals around the world, persons who are born with reproductive or sexual anatomy that doesn't seem to fit the typical definition of female or male. And some of those individuals go through life with confusion because they didn't ask to be born that way. Take a breath. Oh, man. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. Now, let me go on, y'all. So for the people who left, First Covenant Church of Minneapolis, and for those in the community who don't like the church and don't like the fact that Pastor Gia is there because they can't have a gay person speaking to them and all this kind of stuff, let me tell you all something. People like Reverend Gia are still in the church. They're still there in all types of religion. They're still there. And some of them will stay there, even though these sermons that come across where pastors are, just spitting out vitriol about certain particular topics, and they'll stay there. They'll have low self-esteem, listen to y'all and get beat up on and have depression and everything and all. Or they'll get married and play the game. Oh, I'm in this relationship. I'm married to her. She my wife. We got a kid. Oh, he my husband. We got this. We've seen that so many times. As a matter of fact, we just saw it recently, last month, with that viral video from the first lady. What's that lady name? Lady Renee. She's the former first lady who was married to Pastor Francis. And she talked about how he was undercover. He was a narcissist. He groomed her. This is the first lady talking. And see, y'all, I'm glad she did that video, because y'all see when a pastor's wife open her mouth and talk, y'all gonna listen. That video's almost at 1 million views, and I hope it gets to 100 million. Because y'all got to wake up and listen. You don't force nobody in church to get married, to help them with their struggle. You know, Brother Bob done came out of that lifestyle, and Sister Joanne, you done came out of it too. Maybe y'all could get together and help each other out with y'all's struggle. No, that's silly. Y'all just going to be two miserable people. Come on, y'all. I'm going to talk some sense to you. I've seen this stuff in church all my life. Two miserable people wasting 10, 20, 30 years. Don't you waste your time trying to help nobody, man or woman, with their struggle. It's not worth it. If anybody's going to change, God going to change them, all right? Now I'm off of this. I know some people saying, Dawson, I don't agree with this, but that's okay. You ain't got to agree. I don't do my commentary for you to agree. I do it because I have something to say. But I do know this, that God will be God, and God will take care of what God needs to take care of when God wants to take care of it. All right? All we got to do is just love people. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself and each other. Be safe out there. Please be safe out there. And also go off in the comments. Let me know what you all think about this video. Until next time, thank you all for everything. Happy holidays. And to the people who have, supported this show and also through donations, I appreciate all of you all. And to those of you all who haven't, that information is in the description box below. You get blessed here, blessed back. It's the law of reciprocity. Don't let me start preaching on that. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself and each other, and let's live an abundant, happy life. I don't know about y'all, but I think I'm going to run on and see what the end going to be. Peace.